Okay. Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan. We've got another collectors chat going. Welcome to whoever's coming into the house who's been queuing up, waiting to start the chat. So welcome. If you are new to the channel, crack on and smash that like button and let's get started with some green thumbs. And we're going to go through some of the latest news, updates, and everything else. We were away last week because Alex had a nice holiday to Portugal. Yeah. It's all right for some.
Are you not going to do the little ring the bell thing and whatever else you normally say?
Yeah. Click that bell. Become part of our notification squad.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so I was in. It's Superboy and Robin, not Astro Boy. What are you talking about?
Boy and fucking Robin. I don't know. I was half right.
Sorry, we were talking about something off there. I was up in Portugal last week. Ended up meeting up with Vas as well, which was quite cool. As one of our mods. So met up with him. I had dinner with him and his wife and my girlfriend. Always nice to do that, when you'll meet up with sort of collectors when you're on the road and stuff. Predominantly, I do most of the time enjoy it. So I haven't had a negative experience yet of it. Yet. It's bound to happen one day, though.
I beg to differ.
Why? You don't think it's going to happen ever?
Well, I nearly ended up in a sex sandwich with somebody's fucking parents once.
Oh yeah, that was almost like a scene from fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was.
Yeah, I'm glad you found it funny. That's why you said you had a good time. Clearly, I was more concerned.
I was on the opposite side of the room watching the fucking Yeti stroking your head. So, going, yes. Such a nice boy, isn't he? That was actually really funny. I'm so glad I was over the other side of the room. I was over in the other side of the room eating the jelly and ice cream out of the little paper bowls.
Oh, yeah. Cool, yeah, that's right.
Oh, God.
Can you stay the night?
Yeah.
No, we'll get home.
Gotta go, buddy.
Bye.
That was a narrow fucking escape, that was, I'll tell you.
Yes.
Anywho.
Shitload of wasted content that day.
Yeah, I think we had to delete most of it, yeah.
Can't win all the time.
P1 Super.
So how's your week been? Did you get anything in?
No, not yet. Well, actually, I just got the I repainted. Well, I didn't repaint it personally, but I got my my Spider-Man premium format picked up. It was damaged, so I picked it up quite cheap. And I thought to myself, you know what? I've seen a few online where they've been repainted into other things. I've seen like a Ben Reilly, so Scarlet Spider, and I've seen a few others. And I thought to myself, you know what? The easiest one to do with that is a negative zone. So I thought to myself, considering I didn't spend very much on it, it's just not even a gamble really. So I did that. I sent it away, and I thought to myself, you know what? It will look great with the because I've already got the Spider-Man version. I've already got the symbiote version, so it kind of looked quite good with the three together. My plan was to put them in the module case, but it don't fucking fit. So that was a bit annoying.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Just literally like a centimeter, like half an inch. Oh, my gut's hanging out. Just like half an inch too small. And it's just a bit frustrating, really. But I'll work out. I mean, I've got 3 DTOFs behind me, so I mean they fit in the DTOF.
They fit quite nicely, actually.
Yeah, I mean the only problem with that is I would have to adjust the shelves, which I absolutely despise doing on DTOFs. So, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I saw when I went across the board with mine though. So I'm pretty. I mean, the only ones really are the X-Men ones. Them shelves. I'm not fucking adjusting them. The others are pretty standard. They're pretty, like they're like just one's like just over 30 inches, and the other one's just shy. So it's just 2 shelves.
Well, what I did was when I did them, I actually was putting them together. But I've been told by Kevin, I think it was actually, the best time to do it is obviously when you're still putting them together. So he bought some new DTOFs, and while he was putting them together the first time, so when it was in pieces, he basically put them in he probably
attached to the frame.
Yeah. So
That's
for
the
him,
way
he
to do
just said,
it,
"Yeah,
yeah,
it's
attach
easy."
them to the frame.
For me, it was a well fiddly, and I kept dropping the spanner and stuff like that. But then in the end, I found this like attachment that worked really well. But then it was pretty much like my last two, so it was like too late to discover it really. Quite a few people in the house already. So we got Barbara Lopez, we've got Thor Gunderson, Collectible Kingdom, Chris K, Stuart Fraser, House of Gog. His name's PA, not Pa, by the way. He said to me, he messaged me saying, "Yeah, stop calling me Pa."
Papa.
Papa. But he is French as well, like French Canadian. So yeah, Papa.
Exactly, Papa.
Martin Spice. Oh, Speedy's in the house. Why are you not fucking working, Gary? Jesus. Don't do Wednesdays, is he? Is it Wednesday today? No, it's Tuesday. Gary, why are you not working? Dr. Banner. Yep, we're both doing all right. Gooch 007. Was that Mystery Al Marie? Greg Beppler, that's a new one. Oh, yeah, she says newbie here. Yeah, new one to the house. Welcome. And Chris Eaton. Chris Eaton. Nick. What's happening? What do you mean what's happening? We were actually early today. We're actually 15 minutes early today, Nick. I'll have you know. Ed Dude in the house. Nick. Yeah, we're actually early. Yeah. Thomas Roth. That sounds like a new one as well. Thomas Roth.
Yeah, not a familiar one. Yeah, so definitely welcome for our new cats. Welcome to the club.
All right. I've just jumped down to the bottom of the list now. Sorry about that if I missed anyone there. But if anyone wants to ask a question, just make sure you do the @RaddTitan so it kind of pops up in a red banner, and that way I can see when you're asking. Because I know a lot of you guys, again, not a problem. If you like to talk to each other, go ahead. But actually, I got a good job pronouncing someone's name there. That's not. Don't get used to that, people.
That's not a common one. That's not common praise.
Yeah. So if you want to talk amongst each other, that's totally fine. But if you want to raise a question, do @RaddTitan so it can be brought to our attention. Also, I just saw Sean there as well. Sean Kabatra came up as well. So yo and Dirty Alfred. I have to throw him in there because I love that name. I'll tell you, I ain't seen your boy Dickie Two Shoes for a while.
Mickey Two Shoes. He's
Dickie.
probably underneath.
Sleep with the fishes.
Supporting a bridge or something with cement shoes on.
Yeah. So, all right. So, there you go. Yeah. So that's all up to date on that one. So yeah. So I mean, been doing some CGC stuff. Not really got much in. I did my Hulk 180 finally. I've been waiting to do that for a long time. I had it pressed and cleaned and graded. It was it wasn't expected to be a high grade. It was supposed to be like I traded it for a Fantastic 449, like a 2, or I think it was a 2 or 1.5 or something. And I traded it for that, so it was only meant to be like a 3. I got it cleaned, and it come back as a 4 or a 4.5. I can't remember now. So it came back with that.
It was 4.5, bro.
Maybe, yeah, I can't remember 100%, but I got that through, so yeah, quite happy about that. Other than that, I did. What was the other one I did? I did say, I did an Amazing Spider-Man first appearance of Hydra Man. It came back as a fucking 5, which I wasn't happy about. But
what were you hoping it was?
Well, I've already got, I think, a 5 somewhere, so I was just hoping for higher than that. But I think I've got 2 5s now. Gary's on his night off. Andrew in the house, 5 a.m. and he's on time. Dr. Banner. There you go. Yep. So, what about yourself? Anything new with you? Disturbia Inc. Oh, that's Chad, isn't it? That fucker.
I miss him. I miss
Disturbia Inc. Yeah.
I miss chatting to Chad. He's one of the downsides of not being in the mod group. Actually, he's not chatting to him. I like talking to him.
Well, your boy's gone AWOL. Your boy's gone AWOL, by the way.
What boy?
Michael's gone AWOL.
Has he?
Gone
missing. I hope he's not in jail.
He's gone missing. He's been silent for about a week. So
let's hope he's well.
Yeah, me too.
I I've been sitting on the PC.
Says he misses you too. Says he misses you too, Chad. Says.
Good. I'm glad the feelings are reciprocated.
UK statue collector got round to watching you live, and Batman statue collector. Yo.
Is that Chris?
Chris Michael. Yeah.
Welcome, Chris. Welcome, brother. Yes. So I have been sitting on that Beast Mode Wolverine sculpted by Tiago Pravin for a while. I bought it off Dan James ages ago, but I hadn't had a chance to send it off to get repainted because Ian been so busy last few months working and stuff like that. So, yeah, painting your shit. Yeah, funny enough. But finally, it's finished now, so I should get it at the end of the week. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I've got loads of pictures and stuff of it, and I'm happy with what I'm seeing. So I'll be looking forward to getting that in.
The only thing about Ian is he does make me feel better about my photos because his photos fucking suck. Jesus, man, buy that man a fucking camera.
Because his wife's got a really good camera, like, you know, but he's just not like his forte, really. I mean, is you know, you've got to sort of half of it, you've got to sort of like really ask for certain shots that you definitely want to see, and the other half you've got to go on sort of like faith. Yeah, that'll be okay. But yeah, so that should be in by the end of the week. So I'm happy about that because that's been sitting in a box for nearly 3 months, and that's fucking torture. That shit, that's torture. Other than that, not really much. Got some CGC stuff in. Obviously, been busy with keep buying comics, man. Need to stop. It's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I've got fucking boxes of comics.
Fucking silly. Can you send me some pictures? Like, yeah, put these on Instagram. I ended up buying them.
What did you buy?
Them fucking Hulk ones.
Oh, yeah. They weren't cheap as well. Those ones. I just got a couple of comics in, not very many actually. Just a couple of these 25th anniversary ones. So it was I can't remember which one's which, but I got that one. And so these are all like the 25th anniversary ones. So this is where he's fighting Green Goblin, and then, like, someone's filming it, so they're like looking on their phone. And
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, this one where he's like all the kids is like eating pizza. Venom.
What Venom? That's Venom
15.
Fuck, I don't think I've got 15. You know?
Yeah, and then these ones as well, which I think I might have shown last time, but the only one that's really worth showing is the front one, which is one of the Battle Lines ones. These Battle Lines ones are fucking awesome. They normally, like, when you buy like a Virgin cover like this, normally it's stupidly expensive, but the Battle Line ones, that's like £4. About £4.
They're really decent. I just had the Red Hulk version of that.
Yeah. Then there's the Deceased #2. I think I showed these last time, but so I've got two copies of Deceased #2. There's like an Archangel sort of cover there, which is like Captain Marvel. And there was a good one somewhere. Oh yeah, that's the Artgerm Black Cat, and then this one, which is I quite like as well. That's another Battle Lines one, which is the Hulkbuster. So for some reason they stuck all the covers together. That's why
they do that. That's how they do it. They're sort of like instead of using tape on each comic, they basically tape they tape them together, didn't they? So the first one sort of is tucked. You know, all the others are tucked behind the first one. So it's good though. I mean, yeah, nice to get some fresh stuff in. I do like them battle line variants. Are really nice. I've got a Thanos one, the Red Hulk one, and I've got a couple that haven't been CGC.
I just bought a couple as well. I'll tell you I'll tell you who you need to block on Messenger. Block Cody. Block him.
Yeah, it's cost me a lot of money already. But then again, the feelings reciprocated because I've cost him money. He bought like Drax the Destroyer and other things like from Master Custom based on me, like showing him. So, you know, the feelings are reciprocated. So, you know, that's what friends do. They should cost you money.
Well, he did that the other day. He sent me those Surfer Black, which is the homage to the Silver Surfer #4, the one where it's 4 in Silver Surfer. So I ended up buying the trade and the version of that, which cost me $75. So,
yeah, but what one? So who is it? It's the black. What's his name? The Fallen? Is it the Fallen?
No. On the cover, it's called Silver Surfer Black, but it just looks like Silver Surfer. It literally just looks
black. Silver Surfer Black is not Silver Surfer. It's the Fallen.
Yeah. Well,
That's
it
what it
looks,
is.
in all honesty, it looks like an oil painting version of the Silver Surfer #4.
So
That's,
it's the same Thor then. It's Thor and Silver Surfer are the same. Just a
yeah,
homage to it. It's like
yeah,
updated, newer.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty sure the Silver Surfer Black is. I'm sure it's the Fallen. I'm sure it's his run, and I'm sure it's Donny Gates as well that does that. Donny Gates. So
No, mine's a different one. I don't know. I mean,
no, not the cover. You fucking idiot. The story is by Donny
okay.
Gates, not the cover. He does the story. So he just did the Venom run that you've got in front of you. That's number 15. That's his run, and it's been. He did the Thanos as well, I think. And all of them have done so well that they've just kept going and kept going, especially with the Venom. It's doing so well. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find the artist here now because he did send it to me yesterday. But it's a nice cover. I mean, it's he was talking to me as well. He's saying to me, "Oh, what I'll do is I'll send you a list before New York Comic Con. I'll send you a big list of all the artists who are coming. I'll send you a list of all the comics I'm taking. I'll send you a list of all the ones that are worth taking there." And I'm like, "Dude, you're going to cost me a fucking shitload of money doing this, Jesus, man."
Well, let him send the list because I can give you comics to get signed there.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, last time actually went too bad. There was no queue last time, so there was actually a really nice. There was a really nice on Unknown Comics. If you go to Unknown Comics, but actually probably don't because there's a lot of nice covers. But if you go on Unknown Comics, there's a Web of Venom, Carnage something, and it's a really nice cover as well.
What is it?
He's like hanging upside down, and there's a
Carnage.
version. Yeah, Carnage hanging upside down. This one is the one I got is the Silver Surfer Black Joe Justco exclusive 4 variant. And it is.
I got a couple of number ones of the black one. So
yeah, I got the Delotto one as well, which was cost me like £160 because it was signed and 9.8.
CGC in it. Yeah, I bought the trade and Virgin set, so I'll get them both CGC'd and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'll probably get mine back and it'll be a fucking 9.6 no my luck. Because they can't promise you a 9.8. It's like it says 9.8, like the picture will be 9.8, and then small print says 9.6 and above.
9.6 or better.
Yeah. Joe Miller in the house, Reels in the house, Quinn St. Kitts in the house. There we go. Yeah,
got two queens then, Barbara and the Queen of St. Kitts. We've got two
queens. Oh, Quinn.
Oh, Quinn.
Not Queen. Quinn. Collector Bro 44. Also, so yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, yeah, the comics are just doing me. I went on to Sad Lemon yesterday, and I was not doing that. I was just like, I put a load in my cart, and then I went away. I literally shut it down. I went away, and I was like, I'm going to look again today, and if I want them again, I'll go back in there. I haven't gone back in there yet, so I'll probably end up doing that after the chat. But yeah, that's about it. I'm probably going to end up boxing some stuff up too. I'm starting to get a bit few extra pieces in. I need to sort of make some space, especially for the because I want to display all these Spider-Men together. My plan again was to put them into the modular case. I've got all the horror pieces in there. Oh, I tell you what I did get today. Finally, is I ordered the Sideshow apples, and what happened was they were meant to be delivered by FedEx, and I got an email to say they've been delivered, and I was out all day, so I was like, okay, they've been delivered. So there's a thing on there where you can click, and it sends you like the name of who signed for it. So it said like, A. Alex has signed for it, and I'm like, yeah, why am I going to sign it? A. Alex, for fuck's sake. So I went home, no card, nothing. Contacted Sideshow, and I just said to them, look, I've contacted FedEx. They've said I've signed for it. I weren't even home. Can you sort this out? They went away saying, look, we have to investigate. We'll let you know in a week. And while I was away, they sent another day. So they sent another two, but they did it this time through DHL. So they turned up today or yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Was it today or yesterday? I was talking to you on the phone when I got them. So it was either today or yesterday. I opened them up just to make sure they're okay, because I think a few people on the older versions had broken stems, but these ones look great. I mean, they're a little small. They're a little like on the small side, but you know they are quite cool for what they are. I'd say about them. I was going to put them with my horror setup because they are like Sleeping Beauty, aren't they, or something?
Yeah, exactly.
So
the Wicked Witches one, isn't it? The Wicked Witches.
Yeah. So they are, and they're nice weight. I mean, they're only $50, so you can't really expect too much for what they are. But you know, they're like a little apple like that.
Yeah, that looks cool.
And then you turn it over, and he's got the face on them. They are pretty cool, right?
Reminds me a little bit of them Mad Balls. Do you remember them Mad Balls?
No. Yeah, I know what you mean, but no. Yeah, they are. I mean, I would like.
They're fucking. You know, they're retro toys now. They're well expensive.
Yeah, I would actually like it if I had like a red, because I got 2 of them. Probably give you one in the end because I know you were fucking whinging about it last time. So, yeah, you could probably. Are you going to do? Are you even going to display it? I'll give you one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because you made a big deal about it when I said to you I ordered 2 because I was on points, and then you made a big deal going, "Oh, give me one." And then I said to you, "Yeah, all right." Now, where the fuck are you even going to put it? Do you know what someone did? Is they put it in their Darkseid hand, and Darkseid's hand actually fucking holds it. But it's Galactus. Cool. Yeah, look, Galactus. Nah, Galactus can't hold it.
That's got bad news all over it. That shit.
Yeah. But no,
especially that Galactus is gonna fucking fall over and smash in the head.
Yeah, he's fucking well pissed. He is like fucking low. Jeez. Nah, but I mean, no, they are pretty cool. I mean, again, if you're in the States and you don't have to pay shipping, I think they're a nice little addition. I mean, even if you do like reviews and stuff like that, it's quite a nice, like quite a little funny thing to have as a little size comparison thing and stuff like that. But anyway, get that back. So that was my last statue. Why's Chadman now coming as Chadman? Jesus.
Got more aliases, that fucking guy.
Yeah, well, he was. I'm sure Disturbing Ring. Yeah, Disturbing Ring is Chadman. So then you come back and what's Chadman? And Dave Cassie in the house. Happy JCG in the house.
Wait.
All right. Chadman changed his name apparently. Sorry, I'm just trying to wrap this up.
Come, let's get on business. Let's go.
I thought you were going to say something while I'm wrapping up.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to alleviate your stress.
I'm bagging up my apple, you know.
Wrapping your apple up.
Yeah. All right.
The effort that you put into that apple, I can pretty much guarantee that that's mine.
Yeah, this one's yours, man. I can't even fucking get it back in the box. Yeah, that's yours. That's yours. That's it's like Gary wrapped it. There you go. That's, oh shit, I just dropped it. Yeah, that's your one. I think the stalk just broke off. All right, so what we'll do then is we'll go on to the photos. So Jesse Hernandez in the house. And sound like I'm eating candles again. And all right, so what we'll do then is if I get the pictures up. And
all right, let's go.
So that's that. So I'm just I just watched I Am Mother.
Who?
I watched I Am Mother.
Okay.
It's like a Netflix movie where
sounds terrible.
Sorry?
Sounds terrible.
No, it was alright. It was like they're in like a post-apocalyptic kind of world, and the robot is raising a kid to teach the kid and stuff. Kind of like a thriller.
Sounds depressing as fuck.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
You watch the film Mother. You should actually watch the film Mother with Jennifer Lawrence. Very nice, very good film. That
I've got it to watch.
You should watch it.
But then there's also is it Mama as well? There's a film called Mama.
No, that's not it. Watch Mother.
Yeah, with the explanation mark as well, because Mama is like horror film is meant to be quite creepy.
Well, Mother ain't much better.
I've seen some fucked up films anyway. I mean,
Dude,
I
I'll tell you
watched.
what, a film would be a joy at the minute. It's just so typical that they fucking disturb my son when he's sleeping because of the sort of the way that the sound is done.
Yeah,
Like on films for some reason, like sadly I can watch all of Jenny's shit all the time. It never bothers him. He sleeps all the way. As soon as you put a film on, because of like the sound, the
because
fact
more
that all the
bass and
background
stuff
noise
like
is
that.
so
Yeah,
loud and the bass is loud, it disturbs him all the
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
You're like, fuck's sake.
All right,
But
here we
fucking Love Island goes without any problems.
go. Fuck that shit. God. Every time I come to your house and your wife's watching that stuff, it makes me feel even fucking dumber by the minute of watching it. All right, you see
Definitely,
that?
I'll get them done. Yeah, I know it's my photo.
Yeah.
Oh, sort of. It's
What?
sort of my photo. It's your
Oh,
photo, sort of.
yeah.
Looks great though.
All right, so this is my repaint I got done. So I just got this back. I'll get George to take some better pictures of it. It was just George was pressuring me to take him
Gums
some
on that
pictures.
fuck, man, isn't it? All the
Huh?
gums are fucked. The gums.
Yeah,
Look,
the teeth are fucked on it.
do a close up of the face so fucking people can just like chat shit.
Yeah. So that's that. So I'm very happy with that. And
Yeah, it looks
base
fantastic.
looks great.
Such a drastic change too. It's really drastic.
Really happy with the smoke. I can't wait to put them put all three of them together. I'm really looking forward to doing that. So I'll probably do that in the next couple of days.
You've got to definitely get a group shot of them all, innit?
Yeah. Well, I definitely will. Definitely.
Do you like it better than the other two?
Well, there's always that thing when something's new, isn't it? So yeah, at the moment, yeah, because it's new.
I think it looks fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
So
nice.
I mean, I'm very
love what
happy.
he's done with the crane as well, and what he did with the bombs. Cool.
Because that's what normally people do as well, is when they do the repaints, it's normally of the symbiote because it's easier to paint because it's clear and also there's no bombs on the base. So you normally get people, whenever they've redone it, it's normally the symbiote.
Of course.
Tony Fennell in the house.
Welcome, brother.
These then, I'll tell you what I do need to do, is I need to get my phone out and I need to get up who all the artists are because I can't remember all the artists' names. Do you remember? Even though you've been posting these now, you've been doing the posting on Instagram, but I guarantee you still don't know.
I have no idea.
I send them all across to you, and
dude, what do you want me to do? You want me to get a tattooed, like fucking tattooed on my ass or something? No, oh, that's a nice Bane. I like that. Oh, that guy. Oh, whoever, Mr. Alvarez. I'll get his name tattooed across my fucking asshole. I see who it is. I make sure I give them proper credit. I make sure I tag them to it. That's what I do.
I don't think you did.
I do.
I just looked on there. You ain't tagged him, you son of a bitch.
I haven't on every single one. I use different tags on each posts, but I have on one of them or maybe two of them. So don't worry.
Well, I can't see that name on there. So, all right. Well, this is fan art, Bane. So this is a sculpt. I'm just waiting for my Instagram to load.
It's funny because I got a message from this, and my mate who says that the throwing position of this is really off.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, like I'm not an Olympic thrower or anything. Like I don't know. I just think it looks cool.
I like the concept. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like it's like the PF pie. He stamped on it in the first instance, had this little fight, and now he's throwing it at Batman. I quite like that. That sort of concept's like a continuation of the PF.
No, I agree. I quite like that part about it as well. And then also I like the Batarang that stabbed him in his venom. Canister cool. There is kind of leaking, you know.
Yeah, it's cool.
So
I love all the switch out heads as well, but I especially like the battle damage one. The first picture is really nice.
Yeah,
great musculature on it. Really got his thickness and his build really, really well. I like that. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's so cool.
Well, you got the two heads as well, so you got the classic and the modern.
Yeah, and you've got the ripped mask as well. So there's a few actually. There's
Yeah,
at least three.
I can see four.
Yeah, I
can see
think there is.
because there's that one as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's that one. There's classic. There's the modern. There's the top one. It's really nice, man. Really nice.
100%. And then that's the top image there.
Cool.
And then this is actually
simplistic face as well, which is nice. It's like just like the thing that he's ripped off there, like maybe the corner of a building or something.
And then also the this is actually printed now.
Yeah. Just get the pictures bigger, man. Oh, that
Children of the Atom in the house, and also we've got Keith Munt in the house.
Oh boy,
Barry Elms in the house. I've been sub for a while, but questions have Sideshow and XM ever made an Azrael from the X-Men? I don't think anyone's done Azrael from the X-Men in quarter scale. Definitely not. I don't know whether Bowen done it. Tim, do you know whether Bowen did a Azrael from X-Men? He's the guy to ask.
What does he look like? I can't remember who he is.
Azrael.
Oh, is Azrael the guy like a devil, like a demon?
Yeah, he's the guy. He's like a Nightcrawler, like a devil.
Yeah,
like
but red. Red.
Yeah,
I remember that. I would be sure Bowen would have done one. Must have done. If anyone's done one, Bowen's like that. This looks good, man.
So that's that. Anyway, I'll come back to the
print's clean. Looks good.
I'll come back to the name when it loads up because again, George didn't post it on Instagram. my new plan was going to be that I send you all this stuff, you post on Instagram, and then I don't need to actually write down Bane's Destruction by Fabricio Jr.
Sweet. I believe I do have Fabricio Jr.'s name tattooed across my arse. I do believe that's the one I did get done.
All right. Well.
Nice though. This really nice job.
So that's that. This just popped up. I think this is an older one. So this is Archangel. This is by Franco Carnissimo. It just popped up on my feed.
That is the fucking sickest Archangel ever.
Nice.
That just looks fucking amazing. Now I love everything about that.
Oh, apparently Azrael is Nightcrawler's father.
There you are.
And Children of the Atom says Azrael hasn't been made by anyone that he knows of.
There you are. Should get made.
Cody Spencer doesn't work. He's going to have to watch later.
That Archangel's really nice. Real proper stoic shit like that.
Big in Junjo. Yo. This is Franco Carnissimo Wolverine.
Don't like this.
No?
Nope. Can't like everything, but just don't like it all.
Can't win them all.
It's not really. Do you know what it is? There's nothing wrong with it. There's not anything like. There's nothing wrong with it. There's
nothing stand out with there's so many.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I've just how many fucking Wolverine? I mean, there's just not much more you can do with it. I mean, it's been done so many times by so many people and so many companies and so many fan art pieces. It's just it's kind of like.
Well, there's also as well the other side of it is not trying to kiss ass, but the other side of it is when you then make so many sort of fantastic pieces, this one kind of stands out as not being as good as your others, I guess.
Yeah, he does make some great shit, no doubt about it. Just I don't know what it is. For me, it's just like one of them pieces. It just
yeah. No, I get what you're saying. That's him saying, whoa, there's never enough Wolverine.
The thing is I think this is why I chose the Beast Mode Wolverine by Tiago Private. I think this is why. Because it's the most different Wolverine. There's no Wolverine like it. It's the most different out of all of them. So, I think for me, I don't know who, I can't remember, the one on the Wendigo. That's the fucking, for me, that's the apex.
Yeah.
That's the apex Wolverine, that one on the Wendigo. That fucking thing's ridiculous.
That one was really nice, yeah. I'm back suckers in the house.
That's the Wolverine. That's the best Wolverine I've ever seen.
Whiplash
Like,
collectors. Why are you asleep for this fucking 3 a.m. where you are? Jesus.
because we're worth it, bitch.
And then you got the Radd Labs cable.
Yeah, I got this coming.
Deadpool.
Looks great.
So you got that, which I don't know if you zoom in these. I don't know why it's so small. So you got that there. The Deadpool is actually detachable. One of the things is actually pretty cool about this as well is we posted this the other day. So it's based on this artwork here. So people are complaining about the gun and saying it looks like a water pistol, whatever else they're saying, but it is based on the art and it's exactly like they are. The gun actually does come off on his left hand, and he has a teddy as well, so like a reference
I
to the
can't like
film.
that. I'm going to take Deadpool off and leave the teddy on.
Yeah.
That's how I'll do it. Yeah,
So
I mean,
like, and then
looking
also
forward to seeing.
we posted the other day, and Rob Liefeld commented on that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Rob likes it, which is saying something.
Wait, going like that, are you?
Huh?
You can have it like that.
That's how I'll do it. Yeah, I like that with a teddy bear.
Right, so that's then.
It was okay, but I just you know, at least the thing is, which people just chat so much shit, I can't fucking tell you. But the thing why this works a little bit better than the Sideshow one does is because the Sideshow sort of cable is like Rob Liefeld's like classic cable, and there isn't really that jokey chemistry that's there at that time when that statue, you know, when that character was made, because Deadpool wasn't like how he is today. So it's not the same. In 2005, they were in comics together, and it's a completely different relationship. It's a completely different. I mean, Cable's still straight, but Deadpool's just really jokey, and this is a modern cable, so it works a little bit better because it's a modern cable. Saying that, I still won't keep the Deadpool on there because Cable don't need no help, as far as I'm concerned. So the fact that they can remove that, but I mean, I did say that, you know, I thought that the adding of the sort of like Deadpool element was just a bit of a cash grab. I didn't think it was necessary. I really think that the Sideshow version, the Rob Liefeld version, the classic Cable, is really, really nice piece. They should have just left it alone with no Deadpool on at all, anywhere. No hand, no portal, no nothing. They just left it the fuck alone because it really is nice as it is. But they added it, and it's just not the time because it's not really a modern Cable. It's a classic Cable. And although he does appear later on in sort of New Mutants and everything else, that Deadpool is not really the Deadpool that we're talking about, the jokey Deadpool of today. He's a lot more fucking cutthroat, a lot more, you know, deadly, a lot more, you know what I mean? He's not as quite the jokey comic relief that he is in 2005 when it all started with their with their joint comic venture. But people don't sort of understand that. They think it's like some sort of hypocritical on my part. It's not. It's just education. It's like when you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, it's your fucking problem.
Right. Then you got the so this is the Colossus by Gravin as well. And this one's just been painted by Matt. Do you know how to pronounce his surname? Because I don't. Matt
Mazarek.
Yeah.
He done a fucking fantastic job with this. I really think he did a fantastic. I've got to say that when I wanted to get sort of the classic characters, you know, so when I got on board, I was a bit like, you know, I want, you know, the Cyclops, the Beast, the Colossus, the Wolverine, the Iceman, mostly all the classic males that were in X-Men.
Yeah.
I thought Colossus was probably going to be the weakest of that set, but looking at it now, I don't think that's the case. I think this looks fucking amazing. Really like the way this has come out. He did a really good job on the paint.
No, it looks great. It also looks like the kind of parts in this pop a lot more than they do in the Cyclops.
Well, that's it. Hopefully, after our review of the Cyclops, maybe they've gone away and had a little discussion about how they're gonna, because it really does look like it's popping all the details on it now. But I really like as well. I really like the colours he went with Colossus. So certainly on the steel, his body, I think looks fucking perfect. Really does look great.
No, it does. They've done a great job on that. Really good job. I love the wear on the shoulder pads as well. Look great.
Yeah, I really like that body on that, and the cables and him ripping the eye out. I think it's proper. I'm not too keen on the sort of head that's up and to the side. I don't. But then again, the two heads I like is this one and the one where it's in the same position and it's screaming. There's another one where it's sort of off to one side. See, there's the detail.
That looks much better. Yeah, much better than the Cyclops there for sure.
Yeah.
Just trying to get around. Yeah, he's done a great job. So what's that? Is that the head you like or don't like?
Yeah, I like that because it's facing forward. I like all the heads. There's one that's just up and he's sort of like, see, that's straight. There's one with up and to the side, which is just.
I don't think it's
yeah,
here.
it's not.
No, it's not in this photo shoot, I'm afraid. I know the one.
Be.
No, it's not in that.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Keep going.
No, there's not. I've just gone for them all. Then there's then that's the Storm now. But these are these kind of teasers for the Storm. Again by Gravin. These are all in alphabetical order, so the company's all going to be blocked together. So this is Storm.
G. We're at G.
What's that?
We're at G, clearly.
Yeah. No, well, it's actually FA because I pulled the fan art together under FA. So people just want to watch fan art, they can stop after that. So that's the body there, looks great. This looks like it needs thinning out.
What's that?
The cape looks like it needs thinning out.
Yeah, that looks
well too thick. But again, yeah. But this is all quite.
You don't need any power to fly with that cape. The wind catches that, you're off.
What's your thoughts on the new Jean Grey by Sideshow? Oh dear. Yeah, this then is the Hela. This one actually, I do remember the person who was making this. I do recall them saying that they're not going to make anything anymore, and it seems like this is actually now going to be made. So this piece looks really nice. So yeah, this is Hela. I'm just trying to find the.
Oh, that's so cool, man! That was so cool.
This is sculpted by Parang Lavender. So this looks really nice actually.
Nice dynamic switch out, just a simple head change, and it's quite different. It's cool.
Changes it a lot. I mean, changes the whole thing because obviously there you got like a lot of hair behind, and then there you got the kind of antlers.
It's a strange thing. It just softens it a lot. Like that's really aggressive to me. That one. Then when you take that one, it's like, you know, when we see the other one with the mask, is almost like like fucking death is coming. With that, you don't really know if she's a hero or a villain.
Yeah,
you think that could be either. With that one, it's a villain, but when you have to head off, with the mask off, you just think, well, it could be a heroine.
Yeah,
it's really cool. Nice simplistic base, nothing over the top, some rocks, some skulls, some spikes. I like that.
So nice. Nice texturing there on the I wouldn't say trousers, but the whole body actually.
Yeah.
Looking great. Then you got the Hellboy. Again, got to find out now. I should actually write them in the as the actual picture names. Have you posted this one yet?
I haven't actually. No, I have to. I haven't yet.
God damn.
God damn.
Right. So then this is.
I have to sort of mess around with these pictures though, and edit them because it's too far away. So I need to like closen that up.
Yeah. Actually, you can just do that on Instagram though. You know that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I will do.
Yeah. So this is Hellboy. This is by Luis Skinoso. So this is got the three heads. So you got that one, and then you got the horned head there as well.
I really like this. It's nice.
Yeah, I do like that. I do. It's quite nice. Mike Wells in the house. Yo, Mike.
Ah, Mikey boy.
You got that.
That's nice, that.
So I'm just trying to make these pictures. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're not kind of filling the whole. Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing that.
Looks like chunky, man. Looks big. I like it.
Yeah, sorry about it. I don't know why they're doing that. So I've got to kind of zoom in and out. Okay, so
nice with the coat blowing
this
and all that.
is then the Hyperon. This is by Master Custom. So this is the only quarter
Is it
scale one there.
Hyperion?
Hyperion.
Yeah, this is the first ever quarter scale
Yeah.
version of that. Looks nice as well. Looks cool.
It's a very cool character. I don't know anything about the character though.
It's Marvel Superman, dude.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
See, it's one of those characters I couldn't even tell you if it was Marvel or DC.
It's Marvel. I mean, there's a couple that really Marvel have tried to. Obviously, Gladiator is one of them as well. That they say, is like an equivalent as well. Just just crazy powerful. I don't know I don't know who's first. Hyperion might be first.
Yeah, Keith Munn said it looks exactly like the Frank Miller Superman. Shadow 32 in the house, Lock Mind Reader in the house. Hyperion. Hyperion, it says.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, Hyperion. Yeah. So yeah, it says he's like the Marvel equivalent of Superman. And he's fucking very strong, very powerful. Nice though. Nice though.
This one popped up. So this one's done by as ATF one, and this is I originally thought it was going to be from something like Killer Instinct or something like that, but I think it's their own design. But it's really cool. I do really like, and this is printed. Really nice concept. Yeah,
work is just crazy.
It's a really cool piece.
Just great work on the sort of like it's almost what you could do with that as well. I mean, if you just changed the head, you could fucking you could make like a Hercules out of that. Where he wears the. You probably don't know fuck all about mythology, but there's when Hercules does his labors for Zeus, he kills like a lion that's killed a lot of people. A famous lion. So like there's famous like pots and art where he's actually fighting this lion, and when he kills the lion, he wears its mane. Like
you mean like the Rock does?
No.
The Rock doesn't he?
I think the Rock plays Hercules in the film, but I never watched it.
Yeah, he wears a mane in it.
He wears a mane, and dude, if you put like a human head on that and a mane on the bag, you could have a Hercules there, man. That body is sick as fuck. It just looks great. It's really, really nice.
Divine in the house. Yo.
Welcome.
So yeah, no, I do really like that. That one popped up, and I just thought, oh fuck. Then you got the Man Spider. So this one, I don't like the color version of this, but I do like this one.
But the color version's not a paint. It's like
it's a 3D.
Like it's a digital like colored thing, which the colors are too bold. There's no softness to the colors, so it's never going to look good. Because it's just like like if you use I don't know, like an app or something, and you like pick his leg and you go red, and it's just like red. There's no softness to it. There's no shade. It's so yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't translate very well. Looks good though. This looks
So this is by. Sorry, I didn't realize we talk so fucking much. Jesus, man. Alberto Tafino Velez. So this is the Man Spider by him. So that's I do actually like. I like it like this. I like the way it looks unpainted in here. I think it looks really cool. But then the mock-up paint looks fucking dreadful. So I wouldn't take too much stock in the actual painted up one. But yeah, that looks great.
I think this is cool.
Yeah, it's good to see.
This is real classic stuff. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. When I see pieces like this, it gives me hope in fan art stuff, because this is something that needs doing.
Yeah,
this is my point. This is why they exist in the first place, or why they should exist, to make characters like this that no one would dare touch, no one would be brave enough to make. I mean, it's got also a very complicated design, very difficult to achieve.
Yeah, the anatomies.
It's very hard, and to do it and do it any justice, and I think they have.
I think that
certainly
as well.
If they can produce that, I think they've done a cracking job with that.
Right. So
I like this as well.
Yeah, then you got the Miles.
I can't. The thing is with Morales, I can't just get past. I mean, I like the work and very accurate to the character, but I really don't like his skinniness. It bothers me immensely.
Yeah, well, he's like a little 14, 13 boy.
I just don't like it. It's just something that's anatomy wise and like aesthetic wise, more aesthetic wise. When I look at it, I don't like it.
Yeah, so this is by.
I think this is fantastically well done. This, I think this looks great, but. When someone's just a bit, I just want to take him out for dinner. That's how I feel when I look at it. Man, come, let me put my arm around you. Let's go have a fucking steak. Local Martha Players, the whole 9 yards. Bottle of wine, it's all on me. Let's go.
Yeah, David, where have we gone? Just moved up. David Kai Kendall in the house. Chadman says he's packing some heat. Yeah. Did you spit your drink out? Yeah, then you got the unmasked head there. That's very cool.
He's got a weapon.
Yeah, he's got baton in his pants. Spider-Man 616 says Miles is not an Ethiopian kid. It looks, and then Quinn is saying, "Yeah, looks malnourished." It does look a bit too skinny.
I mean, I really like the Sideshow one as well. It's the same sort of thing. The same sort of thing, because I think because the Sideshow one's a little bit more action pose, you don't want to donate like some beans to this guy, whereas I want to donate beans to him. I want to send him a tin of beans like I did when I was at school.
Yeah, don't want to harvest.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the harvest. Yeah,
you used to have to take in little baskets of food.
Dude, I got fucking grounded for taking food from
Yeah, I think I took
come in with a big fucking box of like beans and fucking macaroni cheese and all this other shit. And then when my mum come in from work, she's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, like they said to bring in tins. I brought in tins." And she's like, "That's all our fucking food."
Well, I think I brought in some. I think you took all the food that I brought in as well.
Well, look at that. See, they've already given him some Campbell's soup. They obviously know what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm just trying to find this. So the Venom is. So this is the fan art, another fan art Venom. All these fan art ones are just all this art stuff that popped up on Instagram and sort of going through. So I can't remember all of these names. Unfortunately, I'm not that good. Can't remember that many, to be honest with you. When did I send you this one? Jesus.
Did you send me this?
Did I not?
No, I haven't shared this. This I don't have.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway,
I got the other one, the YMCA one I got.
Oh, I sent this one to you a long time ago, actually. And then
I think I went on Instagram then. I think it was just a conversation. Looks cool though. I like the McFarlane heads on this one as opposed to the open mouth ones.
So,
but yeah, they're the ones I like. Them ones, they're cool.
Yeah,
from the film list as well. A little bit from the film. I would like to see somebody actually do a little bit more like from the film style, like do some white veins on him and shit. I think Max is actually.
Yeah, Maka went for a more kind of paint style of the film, and
yeah, it actually looks really good. That I quite like that.
Yeah, I can't see this Venom on my feet now. Dag, damn it! I know it's nice to give the artist credit when you
can remember who they are. Yeah,
yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, here we go. So this one is by Tiago Zenabidi.
Sweet.
So just to give credit there. And then this beast, this one's by I think it's by Wolfpacks, but so we zoom in.
I like this. I like this beast, man. There's something about this I really like. It reminds me a little bit of the Salt and Pepper version, a touch, because it may be the base style and shit. Like there's one of the heads, man. It reminds me of a Boglin.
There's one of them. No, there's one of them. Yeah, it does. It reminds me of like the little purple one I used to have.
The little purple Boglin. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Do you remember Boglins? You get them to get them in a box with like a cage, and then
I've quite a few of them. I've actually got somewhere. There's a birthday of mine, and it must be like something like my 8th or 9th birthday, and I've got a Boglin in front of me, and I've got a couple of boxes of Zoids.
Yeah, man, good times, fucking good times.
So this beast. I don't know. I didn't tell you who that was by. So I'm assuming then that's got to be Vendetta X, Venomous Spidey, some collaboration between those.
Yeah, you said Wolfpack. That's what you just said. I don't know.
No, I think
that's the Wolverine is from there.
Yeah. So this is more like Jim Lee style. The thing I do really like about this one is if you have the classic X-Men, it's really going to go with that because of the base on there. It will look great with that.
Yeah,
this head, I like this head. I like the look of that. But that head I hate. So basically, that one looks great. So just trying to.
He's a little. I mean, for me,
This
I'm
one
going to
looks a
say
bit. This one looks a bit
yeah,
special.
that's the boggling head.
Do you know from the side? If you look at it from that side,
Yeah, that's him.
if you look at it from the side, you look at those eyebrows. It looks like a deep.
It looks like a boggling and a deep had a baby.
It looks like a deep, man. That's as hairy as a deep. It's got the fucking eyebrows as well. The funny thing is, a deep always calls me a hairy fucker, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me, Jesus, man?"
Well, I don't know. You two are pretty hairy, dude.
Yeah.
The thing is that I like this. This is nice. For me, though, I still probably give the nod to Salt and Pepper.
Yeah. That's all pepper one. I mean,
hands down Salt and Pepper one more personally, just like because I think it captures it's something. He's quite a dynamic character, and I think they've managed to capture a simple base with a dynamic beast, which is very, very. I think there should be you need to put credit where it's due. Like they really did a fucking good job at doing that. I think this is a little static for me.
well, the thing is about the salt and pepper one is it looks fantastic, but I think there was only a few made, but I think the guy's gone fucking AWOL now, isn't he?
I don't know. I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah, he went AWOL a few months ago. Then you've got this based on the J. Scott Campbell Wolverine cover. So this is like, so you got the Wolverine version like that, and it looks great. But what you can do as well, which is really good. So this is by RCB, and then what looks great is the fact that you also got the X-Force version. So that's not what's great, but you then got. I go through. You got like the Deadpool head there, like that, and then you also got so you can actually make him into Deadpool with like a knife, fork, and spoon as his fucking claws, and I think that looks really, really cool. That looks like
I've got to be honest with you. If they hadn't have included this concept, I don't think that whole thing would have worked.
No, that's what the cover is.
I think that I know the cover is that, but I think a Wolverine dressed up as Deadpool, you're not getting either character really.
Yeah,
you think you are, but you're not. You're not getting either. You'd have it, and it'd be like, "Is that Deadpool?" I don't understand. What nobody would get the translation at all unless you knew that cover and you knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And the chances of anybody knowing that, Tom, Dick, or Harry, anybody knowing that, they'll know who Deadpool is, but they won't understand why he's got claws. They just won't get it. So people will be like, "I don't understand it," and that's what you'd keep getting. So the concept would fail. But I think because they've added an actual switch out head and the switch out where you actually do have Deadpool, you sort of have that little part for yourself that you know that cover and you like that cover. And
but the thing about it as well is that actually
it ticks all the boxes everywhere. You actually do have a Deadpool because the body's right, the physique on him is right, the sort of cocky pose is right, everything's right. So I think that's really clever.
Yeah, well, I think the thing about it as well is that matches the art great. That's like that is perfect to the art. But then also to take this then that looks great as well. But that's not the art. The only thing I agree with Chad actually when he's put in a comment says is the actual base. I don't like that X3 kind of base thing.
Yeah, because that's almost like X-Men 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that is exactly X-Men 3 symbol. X, that's exactly what it is.
Ed Dude says the simple solution would be just to buy the comic and stick it behind the statue, so you don't have to keep explaining it.
Yeah, that is an option, but people just don't see shit like that. I mean, when you have people in your house, they just don't see it.
That's Rod's in the house as well.
Don't happen. Who?
That's Rod. In the fucking shadows.
The Dark Destroyer.
And you got those switch outs as well, so you got a gun and a bomb.
I really think this has ticked almost every box that there is.
I think this is a really nice piece. I think it's hats off.
Yeah,
they've done a great job. Sculpted by Anjad Singh. So, yeah.
Very nice.
So, and then you got this Wolverine, which is the Marvel versus Capcom version. This is sculpted by Gurjit Singh. And so you got that. The only thing is with this is it looks painted, but it's got fucking bubbles all over it.
Yeah, that's not great, is it?
Not really. It looks great from sort of a distance, but then when you kind of look at zoom into that chest, look at all those fucking bubbles. All those
Yeah,
paint
that's not good.
bubbles. Yeah.
No, that's not good. I don't like it. I
Well,
don't,
it's
but then I don't like the Marvel versus Capcom stuff at all. In fact, I hate it all. I can't. You know, I played the game. I know the game. I just don't like it. I just don't like it really at all. I don't like the Sabretooth. I don't like the. I think the only, I don't like any of them. I was going to say I thought the Amiga Red isn't terrible, but no, I don't like any of them. I don't like the concept. So for me, that sort of thing would just be completely lost on me.
Ati was saying, yeah, the that comic sells for over £1,000, so probably wouldn't want to buy that. This then is the Pokemon Evolution. This is by GD Studios. So this is pretty cool. So you got the there's that Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charizard, Pikachu. I think that's all of them. So yeah, I still actually want to see that Detective Pikachu. It actually looks really funny.
Yeah,
you've got the Ash there. It's quite weird because he's like, well, he's got no hat on. He looks bald on the right.
Is he bald?
No. It's just like to show you what the sculpt under the hat, I think is. So.
Oh, okay.
And so that's that. There you go. Pretty cool.
Very cool.
Just zoom in some of them. Probably big as well. This then is Figurama. So the sorry, I was going to sneeze there. Attack on Titan went up for sale last weekend, and it sold out 850 pieces in about
really
3 or 4 hours.
You see this in person. You were impressed with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very impressive piece. Really nice. Sculpt is fantastic, and what's his name? Caleb Nefsad was the one who sculpted this. He done a really, really good job. Painted really good as well. I can't remember the guys' names who did it. They're like Death Painter or something like that, or I can't remember the name of the painter now, but they did a fantastic job. And as I say, it went up for sale and sold out 850 pieces in about 3 hours. So it's sold out.
Did you get one?
Of course.
You fucking count.
I don't know where I'm putting it, but and again, yeah, it looks great. Really nice.
That looks mental. That looks mental.
And it's huge as well.
It fucking looks huge.
Yeah. So yeah, congratulations.
It looks like you having a fight. Usually like we had a couple of drinks, we're both going at it.
We ain't done that in a while though.
Not since nearly getting shot in Madrid on my stag week.
Yeah. David Usman in the house. Yeah, the 3D printed looks like on that Wolverine, and does look quite bad. Jason Wilkinson, cheers, man. He's just given us $50. Thanks, man.
Oh, man.
Thank you for your help, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You'll have a good day.
You know what we should have? We should have something for that. There's this thing this channel I watch called the United Stag, because I'm a Man United fan. And he basically he puts him in like a members club, people that do that. I think we should fucking do that.
Can do. Art Effects Studio. Hey guys, does RaddTitan have a Discord? We do actually, but we don't really use it, to be honest with you. I did set one up. I think it was Chadman set it up, or Sims, one or the other set it up, and I haven't been on there for a long time. They started off, there was about 20-30 people on there, and then they just kind of died out, really. I don't even think it's installed on my new phone. It's like a lot of gamers use it. It's like a chat thing.
Oh, cool.
Hell Painter, that's it, man. Thanks, Stephen. Yeah, Hell Painter. Figure this, what's up?
Welcome, my brother.
Yeah, Chad, if you remember the Discord, let me know. I need to log back into that at some point. So yeah, there you go. Very detailed, very cool piece. Again, I mean, it'd take up that whole table behind me, probably more. Actually, it would overlap on that table behind me.
Jeez, a beast, that isn't it? Look.
Yeah, it's huge.
Nice legs on the right, man. I'd have to. I'm glad I'm not at these things, bro. I'd have to start chatting women up.
The Chad, the people who took the photos, they did this weird thing where they fucked with the exposure, so it was too the paint doesn't look like that as much. This is much darker because they were doing something with the with the exposure and where all the backgrounds are really really dark and it just doesn't look.
Check out, Alex did a time lapse unboxing thing of it anyway on our channel when he was over there. So check that out. Check the video out.
I did a few close up videos as well. Maybe I should put them together. But on the interviews as well, I put in the close ups and things.
It looks fucking crazy. This looks crazy. Got to say one thing though, Miles Morales has got a bigger cock. That's for sure.
Was that? Yeah. Because I was asking about the Darin Bad Blood Predator, and you mentioned not having access. I found one unpainted.
Yeah.
So
that's
I bought
the one scale with Bad Blood, the Darin one.
They're two different ones, I think.
No, there's not.
Oh no, sorry, no. What was the one that I think the one we were talking about last time was the it wasn't Bad Blood. It was
Blood is about the predator that kills other predators.
Yeah. But do you remember last time?
Before the other predator, and it has a big fucking axe. It's 1/5. It's massive though, but still 1/5.
But you remember we were talking about the other one, which was the Requiem.
Yes,
that's what we were talking about last time because your boy wanted
diorama. That is diorama. That's where basically it's the predator, the predator's in the middle of like a skirmish, and he's basically spearing one of the aliens right through the mouth, where it's the spear goes through like it's either through the mouth and out the other side. He's got one of them by the throat as well. It's like lifting one in the air. Like one's like imagine jump, because I think one jumps in Requiem and he catches it. So it's like that. It's an old Sideshow diorama. I can't remember the scale. I'm pretty sure it's 1/5 or 1/6.
No, I think it's like 1/7 because it's quite. Otherwise, it'll be big.
But I have seen it in person, and it's quite big. It's not.
It is. No, it is. But then you got to remember that the Predator's like 7-8 foot. So, But what was I going to say? Arts FX Studios. Yeah, if you're on Instagram, just send it to Radd_Titan on there, and we can do that with Discord. I don't know actually. I don't even think I've got it on this phone, to be honest with you. Or send it on Facebook. As I say, Discord. I don't even know what the fucking logo looks like. Oh, there we go. It's like a little Space Invader sign. All right, so that's sold out. Then this is the HMO. My is going to come up for pre-order soon. So this is their image of that, which will be coming up for pre-order.
That looks nice.
Yeah, nice. Looks really nice. It'd be very interesting to see that completed. Can't wait for that. Barry Elms, are you going to the Comic-Con in June? Do you mean the one in July? Because I mean there is San Diego, which we won't be going to. There is one in London, which we won't be going to, but I think I'll be in Japan. Barry Griffiths, World Comic Con, yeah. All right. So then this is the Connecticut's. They're working on an Attack on Titan. So this is the concept that they are working on. So what happens is the character down here, when he kind of bites his hand, what he's doing is he's kind of forming. The Titan is forming. So that's kind of what happens is when he bites his hand, he turns into it. But I do think that the character needs to be a bit further back, so that kind of translates a bit better. I do think they do need to work on that a little bit, but it's good to see it. I think they've done.
It's early stages, isn't it? It looks very.
I think they tried to get it out there too, while the Figurama piece was coming out, but I don't know. Maybe they should have waited a little while until it was a bit more finalised.
You got to strike with the iron's hot, ain't you?
You do. I'll show you that weren't meant to be there. That's a cover I really want. That's the cover there. Look. That weren't meant to be there either. That's the cover I was talking to you about.
No, the upside down one.
There's a version of that as well.
Don't like the tongue.
That's the one I want anyway. I don't care.
I have the cult already. I've got the one where he's.
And then there's that one as well, which is a.
Let's have a look.
300. There's that one.
Yeah, well, that's why I love you, man. Me and you, we've got different taste. We never go after the same shit. I don't like any of these. It's nothing. I
Good.
don't like any of these at all.
I don't
So,
care.
yeah.
I don't buy them
Happy
to
hunting.
impress you.
Happy hunting.
Yeah.
Who you lying to?
This is the Dreams. Who's these? Oh, yeah.
Bless you, brother.
This is the Dream Figures Lycan. So they did a mummy before, and yeah, they did the mummy before. And this is the Lycan. I prefer the other Lycan though that we saw before.
Yeah,
and the other Lycan looks better than this.
This is a little bit different though. This is like a Dio thing, man. It's totally different.
Well, the quality.
This is a little bit like. This is almost like Underworld looking like in this.
Yeah. Well, the quality of the mummy that they did was really nice. So I think Tierney has that on order. Oh, I've just signed into. There you go. I've just signed into Thingy. I am on Discord, and I don't know what's happened because there were people on there before, and I don't know what's happened. Maybe I shut the group. RaddTitan voice channel. Okay, I don't know how to use it. Fuck this. It's always like that when you get something new and you're like, God damn it. Oh, there's someone messaging here. Yeah, so just like hash RaddTitan or something, whatever it is. Then so this is the Lycan. And there you go, there's the other angles. Again, I don't know why it's kind of going so small. It's quite frustrating, really.
Just make it big, you bitch.
No, but I don't know. It should. I'll tell you what I might try to do. Is if I do, I just go to my display settings quickly. Display.
You can see all these pictures on Instagram because I've posted them all.
Most of them, yeah.
No, most of them I've done. You fucking cheeky cunt.
I just said most of them. Shut the fuck out, man.
Fucking criticizing me.
I said most of them.
Yeah, but you said most of them like stuff I've missed, like in a negative way, not most of them, as in most of
them.
No,
I didn't. You're fucking reading too much into it.
Yeah, most of them, not all of them. Like,
yeah, most of them, because you missed off half of them, you cock-eyed fuck. All right.
Yeah, this is much better. I'm seeing 2 of everything now. This is fantastic.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm trying to like get it now to go. It didn't even help, did it?
Nah, in fact, it made everything worse.
Imagine
that.
Oh yeah, they did. Well, god damn it! You can see the writing a bit better, but
yeah, well done. That's me.
Yeah, not very flattering. So yeah, so let's skip through these ones now. Thank God I have my headphones in because this isn't a family show. Yeah. All right, so then you're the Superboy and Robin, the Super Sons. When I was in, again, when I was at the con, basically this, I went through and kind of did a video, and I was a bit like, oh, here's the Joker, who looks fucking amazing. Wow, look at the Joker. Here's the Supergirl, she looks awesome. Here's the Harley Quinn, it looks fantastic. And I was like, oh yeah, there's the little kids, whatever. And then moved on to the next piece, and I got criticised for not really showing them very much because people quite like them. And yeah,
it's the hard thing though, because that's the difference. Is because you're actually a collector and you're actually a fan, you actually gravitate to the stuff that you like.
Yeah,
like if you were impartial, if you didn't really care about any of this shit, you'd equally. It is an advantage to actually not care about any of it, because then you show everything equally. But the disadvantage is you've got no fucking. It's all your passion is bought and paid for.
Yeah,
it's not legitimate care. It's like I'm making an effort because it's beneficial to me to make an effort. Whereas that's how you know that fucking we're legit, because we're just like 2 stupid little kids.
Well, we'll pass it. We'll come back to that in a minute because I think I called that something different then. Also, this is the Batmobile, which after 3 years, Promod's decided to cancel it.
Probably just
basically people. Well, no, but people actually people have actually like put pre-orders down 3 years ago, and then all of a sudden they've just gone, yeah, we're not making it anymore. So it's a bit shitty, though, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, I would need to, I would need to know how many people ordered it to gauge the interest. I mean, at the end of the day, at any moment, any of these can just pull something if it doesn't get the right response. I mean, Prime One are notorious for it. If you don't, if something comes up and they're like, scrap it, it's like, yeah, that's finished.
Nelson in the house, Sam in the house.
They've got so many hot irons in the fire that they don't. Doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah. So then you got the Nun. This is from
like my mother. That.
Yeah. Looks more like your auntie.
Oh, good call.
Yeah. So this is basically from The Conjuring 2, but then they've done a spin-off. And
yeah, they've done a film of it. No, they've done an actual film of this.
No, they did, but it was a spin-off of Conjuring. So yeah,
it's based on their stories, isn't it? The people from The Conjuring.
And this is like half scale. I saw this and I was just like, I don't get it. I just don't get seeing this.
This like thing but then again, I bet you Gypsy Catcher fucking 79 has this fucking thing.
Probably, yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
So then there's the sort of screaming face there. God, and then these are all the accessories. So, but yeah, half scale. I just don't know, man. Just a bit much.
I always find that half scale just looks like dwarfs.
113.5 centimeters, man. It's the same fucking height as you.
Probably is, but it's probably not far away. I probably could date her without too much trouble.
Yeah, it's just.
I just think to myself, whenever I've seen them in person, I mean, Doctor Doom, the legendary scale one, was incredibly impressive, but they just all seem a little bit like they're midget versions of themselves. It's almost like a parody. I almost feel it's a parody. It's like when I look at the statue, it's a scale I've never been keen on. Half scale, I've never been keen on it at all.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree. I've never. I mean, even some of the 1/3 are too big for me, and but the half scale. Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it. I mean, I've got one life-size bust, and for me, it's like I get away with that. I had a couple more, but I just even those are like kind of pushing it a little bit, having the half-scale busts, full-scale busts. So I don't know. So that's the Nun. I mean, the Pennywise half-scale was just a bit, yeah. Doom half-scale had really weak magnets in the arms and things, and they kept falling.
Yeah, it had problems. Yeah, it had some problems, but I was one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, it's nice. So there's the back to these. So these are the other heads.
Love you, thank you.
I just can't. For me,
man, that's gold. That is.
What's that?
You, man? You bring me apple pie, man. We can talk about love later.
They should bring you apple pie.
Yeah, man.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Winning.
Yeah.
Hot apple pie.
And then that's the exclusive head is the one that looks even crappier than the regular head. I was really tempted, Barry, to order the Evil Dead one, and I had to slap myself about a little bit and say to myself, I can't do it.
What
it's the Evil Dead. It's 96 centimeters tall. I can't justify it. I really can't.
That's mental. That whole
this is then a tease, which is Laura from Pop Culture Shock. So this is Street Fighter.
Is it 1/4 this?
I believe so. It's going to be part of their.
I posted it as 1/4.
Yeah, it's going to be part of their swimsuit line. I think they were saying.
Okay.
So and then you've got the Eric Sosa Ken, which. I mean, I love the Ryu. I love the Akuma. The one issue that at the moment is pissing off a lot of the collectors is he keeps on every time he releases a new piece of the Street Fighter line, he asks exactly the same questions, which is, do people want me to continue with the 1/6 side of it? And then obviously you've got the guys who are then getting pissed off saying, look, if you're going to ask this every single time, what's the point of me backing it up? And they're getting pissed off by that. With this one, I mean, I love the Ryu, I love the Akuma. I'm not feeling this one at all. I just think the face is really off. It looks like, it reminds me of someone. It reminds me of like the guy from Karate Kid or something. It just reminds me of someone.
Oh, like Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny from Cobra Kai.
Is it Johnny? It's someone it really reminds me of, but I can't put my finger on it. But for me, I mean, the other two are absolutely fantastic. This one, I'm not liking this one really. So, yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I have to see more of it. Like, I'm not loving the portrait from here. And there's something about the pose that I know that in Street Fighter they're like mirror images of each other.
Yeah,
Ken and Ryu. So when you're like facing off, they're like mirrored. So like Ryu would have his right arm down, his left hand up, and Ken would be the opposite way round.
I mean, I love all the detail where he's got all the cuts on his knuckles, you know, the heavy stitching on his gi. I mean, I love all that. Like that head for me is
it's just a head, but maybe it's angle because it's a portrait.
Yeah,
because it's the portrait, it could be angle because sometimes, like, you know, that's why you need multiple pictures when you include in the head.
Yeah,
because you need to see it from every angle. But from here, that portrait's not great. I don't see Ken at all. And you know, when PCS did the Ken and they did it however longer, the OG one, and it looks more like Ken than this one, there's something wrong because you should be better in that portrait because you know the skills and the techniques and the technology is
things have come a long way. Yeah.
You should be able to really get some of that detail on there. And for me, I don't think that looks like Ken as much as the original OG Street Fighter Ken from Pop Culture Shock.
Yeah. So we got Dave Richardson in the house, Gooch in the house. The gi's way too thick as well, but I think he's quite thick on all of them. So yeah, but art effects. I just saw the Predator. Looks great, man. Are you getting it painted up? Who are you going to get to paint it? This then is the Assassin's Creed. This is by Pure Effects. Not Pure Effects. Pure Arts. Sorry. So this is Pure Arts. This is cool scale. This is getting a lot of love. So really the blue is like where he kind of teleports through the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's because he's
yeah, but it looks great.
I mean, this translucent resin looks fantastic.
Looks really nice. And like, I don't know if that is actually a light up or if it's just to show off the clear resin, but that looks great.
Still a concept as well, isn't it? So.
But that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like all that. I think that's cool.
Palette GR is saying, is Dark Phoenix worth the buy? Are you talking about Dark Phoenix from Sideshow or Dark Phoenix from XM?
If you're talking about it, well, I'll answer it for you. If you're talking about Dark Phoenix from Sideshow, no, don't touch it because it's got a leaning problem. Anybody that tells you difference chatting shit because they're all off. I've never seen one anyone's had for an amount of time that's straight. They're all slightly.
I had mine for about an hour before it started fucking leaning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We were there. We did the video and got out of the box, put it in the peg. System on the Sideshow one is a really bad design.
Yeah.
And it basically allows because it's like square where the leg goes in. It basically allows like movement on either side and the weight distribution. So she's like this with her hands up and then over the space of a few minutes, it instantly starts to lean to one side.
Yeah, my peg was fucked. It was leaning bad. Apparently that does.
Some are really violent, but I've seen people tell me that theirs is straight, and they've sent me a picture. And it's fucking not, and I'm just like, it's not straight, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're fucking looking at, but it's not.
Barbara's saying that she's had hers since it came out, and there's no leaning.
Mate, show me a picture, Bob. Show me a picture.
I've shown it live next to the XM Dark Phoenix.
I'll watch it.
Apparently, this one does light up. By the way.
If you're talking about XM1 is the shit. XM1 looks really nice.
Divine is saying that this Dark Phoenix isn't leading. Yeah, he's talking about the Sideshow one.
Sideshow one.
Yeah. So this lights up, George, by the way.
Oh, wicked, cool.
So PA is saying this lights up. Then this was, I think I fucking had this last week, but this is the half scale Aquaman, which, yeah, this looks impressive. But again, it's
so big.
it's like fucking witchcraft, that is. Then you've got Queen Studios are working on the Joker. This looks 1/3, but Chad was telling me it's half. So I don't know. This looks 1/3 in his hand, though.
Hard though, isn't it? Because it could be Andre the Giant, that fucking dude. You just don't know how big his hands are.
So yeah, this looks pretty cool.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, Queen Studios quality.
Yeah.
Queen Studios quality, just knock it out of the fucking park.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Barbara's sending me photos now.
Good. That's what I like.
I sent you a photo of both side by side. I'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, that looks fantastic.
A nice picture of it, dead on, straight on.
Nicholas is saying, yeah, this is 1/3, but Chad was telling me it was 1/2, and he sounded quite adamant. Yeah.
It looks 1/3.
Figure this, Steve Draper. Sorry, we were in the convention and we saw these like steampunk guys, and we went in there to try and find you, see if you were in there.
You don't need to look far. I'd be the coolest looking dude in there.
Then you've got, so this is then
great.
Yeah, this is the Cable versus Nimrod. This is the same artist as the what piece was that? The Man Spider.
Yeah.
So do you remember the artist? God damn it.
Levani?
No, it was I can't scroll quick enough. God damn it.
I want to ask Barb. So if Barbara's got the two Phoenixes, what's the better piece?
Okay. This is by Alberto
if you say Sideshow,
Tofino Melenes.
We're not speaking anymore.
So you got that. So this is him ripping Nimrod's arm off. Oh, either for me, it's XM all day long.
Which for what?
XM for the Dark Phoenix.
Oh yeah, silly.
This is then Grandma by the Stifler Brothers. So this is
so disturbing.
Yeah, this is creepy as fuck. Oh fuck, where's the other picture gone? God damn it! Right, so this is the Cable.
That Cable versus Nimrod looks just crazy good.
There you go.
It's so fucking disturbing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just so disturbing. It's so wrong.
It looks like a woman from fucking The Shining. So yeah, there you go. That looks great. That's the money. Crazy. That's the money.
That's a proper fucking dio. That is like a really good quality dio sort of idea. The whole thing.
Punisher XS in the house, and then this is Royal Salenga. So this is the Phoenix there. People are asking about the sort of chainmail texturing on the body. This is basically just to add texture because of the way the pewter is. They kind of want to add different levels of texture.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks more like chainmail because she is actually like a silver in color.
Yeah,
I think if she was a different color, you wouldn't probably think so. But then again, the suit is smooth, so I can sort of understand what people are talking about.
Yeah. I mean, it looks great.
Dynamics, beautiful. Yeah, really nice.
So you've got that. And then, I don't know where that come from, but that's the whole diorama as well. That's pretty cool.
So cool. It's that Vision versus Ultron up at the top there, that isn't it? Yeah, man, that's so cool.
Very nice. I think we showed this last week. So Sideshow doing the 1/5 Avenger Assembly Black Panther. So you got that.
This looks nice.
Yeah, this looks cool. Shame it's 1/5 really.
Well, yeah, it's far superior to the quarter scale version of it. So this is nice. I quite like this.
So you got that. That's the sort of measurements on there.
Yeah, that's nice.
And get through these. This is then just to show that the edition size of Cable was announced. So this is set 1,000 for the exclusive, which is quite reasonable. Quite low.
I really like that cable. I think that's a really nice cable. That.
And then the Gladiator Hulk is set at 400 edition size.
So just like Juggernaut then.
Is he 400 as well?
I think he's that. Yeah, I think he's 400 too. But it's just because of the really high prices, people ain't buying.
Yeah.
So that's what you're going to see. You're going to see the reaction in that regard. That will be the response. You'll see it. You know, all these people for fucking years when we told you that if you don't buy straight away, if you just wait, you know what I mean, the numbers will be more sensible. Nobody listened. Everyone's like, oh, it's not affected. It doesn't affect anything. Everyone just chat shit. I'm ordering straight away. Now you can see genuinely, honestly, what happens when people don't buy. The numbers come down. It's a fact. You can't get around it. You know, the Hulk Gladiator, everyone was in uproar about the price. Everyone was uproar with Juggernaut. So now we've got low edition sizes. The people didn't put their money behind the pieces, and then we've seen the response. So just goes to prove you didn't know shit. Yeah. We told you years ago, don't fucking day one it. Give it some time. Just hold the line. Wait and see. Wait for a number to be announced, and then the whole system would change. Nobody listened. Everyone was like, "That's bollocks." They're just gonna do what they want anyway. You were wrong.
Nah, definitely. So, Jason Wilkinson saying, Jason, hi, my cousin Jennifer Loray is on the new show on Amazon Prime called Public Display of Insanity. Her character's name is Nikki London. Congrats.
Sweet. I have to check that shit out.
Definitely. So this is just another one where credit where credit is due. So this piece looks really, really good. I mean, I saw this at New York, and it was a very, very impressive piece and really nice. The only thing I'm not 100% sold on, God damn it, I'm not really sold on the actual base as such. What's this doing? Why won't this?
I quite dig the simplistic design of it.
Yeah.
I just like it's like almost invisible to me. My eyes don't move really off Venom.
Someone said it looks like he's sticking his tongue through a glory hole, and then I was like, "What are you talking about?" I looked at it, like, "Oh yeah." It looks like it's like gone through a hole there. Look.
It does look like it's a glory hole. It looks like a Venom glory hole.
That's what someone was saying the other day. Made me well laugh. So, yeah,
it's clever.
Really nice. Really.
Looks really well painted. Really well textured. Looks the shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why people say credit where credit is due. Sideshow makes some amazing pieces.
No. But I mean,
if you have some sort of idea that Sideshow makes shit, you don't know shit, because Sideshow, I'm telling you, when they get it right, they make some of the best fucking stuff out there.
But the only thing about it is basically, if we're going to point out every week about what looks shit, then we need to point out what looks good as well.
100%. But
so that was the point. But the only thing about it is I don't like the teeth. I think the teeth are too yellow.
Nah, I think they're fucking the shit. I think it's great.
The teeth are too yellow on that for sure. Crolex 99999. Is that enough nines in the house?
Welcome.
Anytime, Steve. Anytime. So yeah. I mean, when this was repainted and added saliva and stuff like that, it looked pretty good afterwards. But looks good.
Gotta be honest with you though, man. I'm looking at this. I just don't see why. I have to be honest. I can't see it. I just can't see it. I don't think this is a factory paint job that you can slate and say, I mean, obviously you can get a professional painter in, or a semi-professional painter, or just a painter in, whatever, to like try and change and make it more sort of to your style. But there are pieces that are really badly painted that need repainting. But I'm looking at this, I can't. It doesn't fall into that category for me. It's like taking sand to the beach. It just don't make any sense. The paint looks really, I mean, fair play size of the paint. Factory paint's really good on this piece.
I mean, I guess it all depends on. I mean, if you are a painter and you can paint it, then well done.
No, I'm talking about the need to do something, Alex. I'm not talking about if you have it and you can paint it, you want to change it and make it look the way you want it to look. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about to say something's repainted gives the impression that it needed to be painted in the first place. I don't think this needs to be painted. I don't want to give the impression out there to anybody watching, looking at that the paint job's shit and it needs to be redone, because I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
I think the paint looks decent on it. Considering it's a factory paint job, I think it looks very, very well done.
It's a good point. I mean, Atim is saying, do you think that they did the yellow teeth to disguise the fact that the yellowing of the epoxy, which we'll know will happen over time?
I think so. I think that's a great shout at him. I think that's a fantastic.
Because I mean, that will happen to the Weapon X in some countries. It all depends on the country as well. Because I mean, like,
and also the light that it's exposed to.
Yeah.
If you're one of these cats that have like bright lights, like yellow lights on a piece like that, like for long periods of the day, that could happen.
It could easily happen if you stick it in the sunlight,
and the sun in front of a window.
Or if you smoke.
Yeah, smoke can do it. Yeah, but also, our team's right. These things do discolor over time, and that's how it goes. So I think you're right. I think they've tried to give it a little bit of that sort of yellow, so it disguises the aging process of it anyway. And I think that's a very clever bit of business, personally.
Yeah.
So,
Frenzy Collect Yo. And so
I also like the contrast, though. I do like the contrast, because in the comics, I know that he has like pristine fucking teeth, but I kind of liked in the Venom film that he didn't sort of have that look.
Yeah.
This is cool.
This is diorama from Gears of War. So this is by Somei. So this, pretty sure this will do pretty well. I played Gears of War. I had an Xbox One. Long
good details in this style. I've seen a lot of close-up pictures of elements of it. It's a lot of good details.
Oh yeah, this ain't going to be cheap. I mean, also because I mean, like Somei, though, yeah, they're quite expensive, I think. But
as well. Yeah, look at that. Talking about teeth.
No, looks great. Looks great.
Some great base details here as well. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So you got like a few fallen soldiers, like one of them, and then you got one of the other guys as well. One of the monsters here.
So there's a busy piece. Been loads of stuff going on there.
Yeah, very cool.
There. I got a helmet there. Yeah, no, great. Oh, it's $1,700. Thank you, Adrian Montoya. There you go. So then this is the XM Studios Batman.
It's the iconic cover series, isn't it? This is the 1/6. They're doing like iconic cover series for Batman, so they're doing like a few different ones. But this is like a 1/6 scale. Looks cool, man.
Looks really cool. Very nice. This is some teasers in for their Deadpool that's coming out.
So, quarter scale Deadpool.
Quarter scale Deadpool. Yep. We spoke about the Rogue last week, Barry. Yeah, Rogue looks absolutely fantastic. Really nice.
Oh, they're Rogue Sideshows. Yeah, man, that's a fucking mental piece. That is. That's top drawer stuff. That's another nice piece.
Deadpool on the jumping over the carousel. You got the chicken on the base with the hand grenades, bullets, knives, everything going on there, throwing knives. And there you go. So that's the carousel there.
It's also like a pink unicorn as well, isn't it? It's a little nod to the film there as well.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. And then these are the engineered pictures of the Batman Shogun. So these are getting ready to get painted up soon. So they're engineering it. Very cool.
Yeah, it's like final fit stage, isn't it? Making
sure to make sure it fits together, make sure how they're going to key it at the end and whatever else. So yeah, that's all of them actually.
Man, we smashed that.
Yeah, we got through that all right, didn't we?
Show me Barb's thing, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold back.
I want to have a look at hers, because if hers is straight, she's got she's one of the very few people that has a straight one, because I've never seen one straight.
Let me see whether I can. Just trying to work out how to do this without. All right, so did that work? All right, so.
Oh, yeah. They usually lean slightly towards the right-hand side.
Yeah,
It's
but
hard.
it looks
It's
like
hard.
she's got her hand in the XM one's hand. She's like holding her up.
It's hard to see from this. That's fairly straight. Go into that one close. Let's have a look at that one. That's a better one. Let's have a look.
It's a humble pie moment here.
It looks straighter than usual.
Yeah, mine was pissed.
It does look straight, yeah, but it's not just yours. There's been lots of them that are.
My one, to get it to go straight, you had to put paper in the base.
Yeah, but I think she'd have said if she had to adjust it though.
No. I'm just saying that's what I had to do with my one.
That looks fairly straight. That doesn't look, without being there and having a look at it, that looks fairly straight. I wouldn't be like sad about that if I own that piece and it looked like that. I wouldn't be like pissed off. But like some's it's like that.
Yeah. Some looks like
it's still straight. It's still straight.
I mean,
even Sideshow's video, they had to remove theirs because they had it in the background, and everyone kept saying it's fucking pissed. Your thing is like leaning in the background, like fucking every single time. It was like 5-2, 10-2, fucking almost like 4-2, almost horizontal.
But no, that one looked pretty good. Yeah.
That did look straight, although next to the XM one, it looked outgunned, outclassed in almost every department.
Barry, the X23 to me, when I saw her, she looked fantastic as well.
What's that?
Sideshow X23 looked fantastic as well when I saw her at the con.
The new one?
Yeah.
The new one, yeah, it looks nice. Very nice.
Where's the same divine? Yeah, they say that she's got like a pole holding hers up at the back. The mind is saying that, yeah, Barbara's got like some kind of pole like holding it up in the back.
In fairness, hers does look straighter than most I've seen. So, credit where it's due. Hers looks straight. I mean, these are some of them.
See, that's what happens when we get on the chat on time, and now we're like,
done.
The other thing as well was I was going to go over a few more pictures actually, because there was some of them from XM had their Optimus Prime stuff, didn't they? So I was meant to download those.
You mean the factory pictures?
Yeah. It was just what I remember, just so that get them up quickly. So.
Oh, mate.
So when you get your Wolverine back?
Shipping it Thursday morning, 24 hours. So I should have it Friday.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of debating at the moment where I'm going to put it. To be honest, there's just a few things. I'm still waiting on my quote from fucking Moducase as well.
Yeah. He went somewhere. I think he went Australia or something.
So I'm waiting for that. But at the moment, I mean, I don't know whether to put Wolverine in a DTOF.
You see that?
I've got a space for him, so I could. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
All right. So basically, these are just the updates for the Optimus Prime by XM Studios. So
paint up,
paint ups from the factories. Cool. We've got all the frost things. Looking forward to seeing this complete. There's the base, the Cybertron base.
Yeah, I love that piece.
And
it's a wicked piece anyway.
It's all of it.
Optimus Prime's wicked, that is.
Yeah, they're all good. All the
all as well. Was it Starscream?
Starscream's nice. Megatron's nice. They all look great. They all look really great. Yeah. And, where are we going now? Stop. There we go.
Oh, stop this. Yeah, so I should have it in plan. I just have to make a decision on what I say, where I'm going to put it. I really want to try and pair it with the Troy McDevitt Sabretooth. So it's pretty much why I got it, was for them two to go together. So I have to get some pictures of them two together.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do as well is, I mean, I want to do I'm going to want to put all my Spider-Men together, put them all up, and then just trying to think of a few. Yeah, I'm going to probably box up my Carnage at some point. My XM Carnage.
Smart boy.
Yeah, I just need to have a little play around, little move some stuff, and I
Yeah, you
moved.
need to move that Extreme Carnage into somebody else's house.
Well, I moved the Lady Deadpool, and Mike told me it fits into like a best square, like one single square. So I moved her in there, and she don't fit in there. So Mike's full of crap. And then I said to him, "Oh yeah, Mike, do you mean that like you've got her in there, and then like whatever's at the back where she's got the bullets, like she's cutting a bullet in half, is that like pressed against the back and bent really badly?" He's like, "Yeah, it's bent a little bit. It's not that bad." And I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." God damn it, Mike.
Yeah, that's not the answer that we want to hear, Michael. That's not the
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
We want
He was
to
like,
hear none
yeah,
of it.
she just fits in there. And I'm like, got really excited, put her in there. I was like, she ain't going in. He's like, yeah, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, the bullets are like right against the back and the door still won't shut. He goes, oh, you just got to push it a little bit more. And I'm like, dude, I'm not pushing it like that. Get the hairdryer out, bend the fucking bullets the wrong way.
But yeah, just snap them off. We can't see them back there anyway.
Yeah. All right. All right. Okay.
We're good.
Is that it? All right.
Yeah,
So we actually
we're
did.
good. Did the
All right.
business. We're efficient today.
All right. So we did the business. Yeah, there we go. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, share, ring that little fucking bell thing,
Smash
and
that like button, man. Smash the shit out of that like button.
hit the like button. We've got 85 people watching, and we've got 29 likes. So there should be a little bit more. I'm thinking
85.
it should be.
Thanks for the support, man. Thanks for joining in with us. We had to get on because we Alex been away, so we got on today. We'll try. Depends how many pictures and things we get on. We'll try and get on either Sunday, or we'll do it like again sometime next week. I'll talk to Alex and work it out. But
Yeah, we'll work out. I mean, also George has gone on to Instagram, so he's been focusing on there. So that we've been posting a lot of content on Instagram as well. Over the years where we've been doing the chats, I mean, we're on like 178, and we just were talking about it. We're a bit like, why the fuck haven't we been posting, the pictures we're going to put up on Instagram every week? We would have like, I don't know, tens of thousands of pictures on Instagram if we did that.
Yeah,
but
it's never.
We're going to try and do. We're going to try and do that. We're going to try and put pretty much most of the content from the chat onto Instagram, but also there'll be more on there.
Doing little clips of videos on there as well. We're going to be putting some, like when we do statues and things, we'll definitely upload some bits and pieces on there.
Yeah.
So
we're going to try. We're going to
next time we catch up with people and we do anything, we'll get some pieces out and we'll put some clips up.
Well, we do what we did on the other, the on Facebook and on YouTube is we'll look at Instagram and find out, what the hobby's missing, and we'll start doing that as well. Then other people can follow suit. Anyway, so thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and take care. Peace out.
Be good, man. Have a good week. Peace.
I can find the stop button. There we go. Bye-bye.